We can raid. I don't know. Or I could just end the game. It looked very difficult. Well, once you figured out the shooting the barrels and the explosions, it made a little bit more sense. Or even way worse
Oh, I
crash
see
outs.
that
I
she.
probably even had. I think during Kingdom Come Deliverance, I even had maybe a worse crash out than that.
Let me mute.
What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think I'm just gonna end the stream.
Oh,
I don't know who I want to raid, and I want to go get dinner. So I'll see y'all later. If you haven't seen it, I uploaded a video yesterday playing Where Winds Meet. It was pretty funny. It's also sponsored, so if you want to help me out there and watch that, that would be great.
oh well, we tried. Uh oh. Oh snap. Oh, that's fun. Oh my gosh, a bunch of raiders. Oh my gosh, what is up, Jillion? Jillion, City. Forgot what Jillionaires. My buddies. I am so hydrated. I was hydrating for Jillion. I was sweating. I am still sweating just from watching her stream. Oh yeah, she refuses to name us. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my stream. This is gonna be a different vibe, a little different vibe than Jillion's. I don't think I'm gonna get as much of a body count in Paralives. I have not gotten to the part where anybody dies yet. But here is my stream. I started playing Paralives the day it released on Monday. I don't know if we got any Paralives pals in here, but thank you so much, Jillian, for the raid. Very, very excited to see so many people, so many buddies. Also, Nugget might get a high body count soon. So we've got here, we've got Nugget and we've got Peanut, the personifications of my dogs. I don't know if you've ever seen them in the stream, or in the Discord, but here, let me introduce y'all to my paras here. We've got Nugget McBad choices. Anytime there are choices, I will either choose neutral or bad choices for Nugget. Notice the level of personality Nugget has, even though they've been making bad choices this whole time. The flip side, their housemate is Peanut. Peanut, good choices. Peanut's my pug. I'll show you their rooms. You can see that Peanut makes good choices, but only has a level 3 personality. So I've been discovering in this game that making good choices, I guess just like in life, you know, you make good choices and it doesn't always work out. But here is Nugget's room. I think you can tell if it's Nugget. It's Nugget's room. We've got a picture of Nugget, my actual dog, and some chicken nuggets that were placeholders here. It is a Sims-like game. It's an early release, so it's still like, there's actually a lot going on. If you watch any other Paralive streams, there are people that are spending hours on just building a house. People spending hours, I'm sure, like if Jillian played, she'll be just spending hours creating a character. There's so many details that you can tweak when you're creating a character. But hi everybody from Jillian's stream. Hopefully you're not as sweaty as I am from that stream. Hopefully you're hydrated. Here's Peanut's room. This is a prefabricated house that I just added pictures of Peanut, my pug, some peanuts as well. And then I discovered that you can buy plushies and you can resize them. So I wanted to see what happens if you make it large, and you can make it large. But yeah, so I'm gonna play a couple days. It is Saturday in the game, so it's been like this is like the end of the second week of me in game. Peanut's been carrying the whole household, has been the only breadwinner. I discovered that you have to pay bills in this game, so Nugget has had to get a job. Nugget's first night of working was last night, so that has caught you up. Hopefully everybody's up to speed here now. So if you've never played this game, it's like The Sims, all the wants and stuff are over here, but you also get like side quests, and there's like a storyteller. So if anybody's ever played RimWorld, there's a storyteller that comes every night and like gives you like bonuses and stuff. So I'll go ahead and hit play and we'll see what happens. It looks like I like that I hit play and I was like, let's see what happens, and they're just standing there. That's one of the gripes of the game, is that sometimes they're just gonna stand there. Especially Peanut is uncomfortable because they really are hungry and you need to go to the bathroom, and they tend to get stuck here. So, making sure you can hear me? Good. Let me tell Peanut to go eat a thing. Let's cook a thing. These are the things that they can cook so far. We've been living off of microwaved hamburgers, so let's try some peanut butter toast. Leveled up cooking. We could try this out. Okay, great. So they are feeding themselves. Nugget, over here, for some reason is just standing there. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. This is like military time at the bottom right-hand corner. So we could see what kind of bad choices Nugget can get up to today. Oh, Nugget is sad. So we have these moods, and sometimes a mood will give you a reaction. And to counterbalance the sadness, we will just watch TV for 2 hours. I guess they are checking social media. I'll make them stop. Oh, they don't want to. Nugget, please go. Please go eat. Let's do that. Nugget has different recipes up their sleeves. We will have them try to make a ham sandwich. Last time they tried to make a ham sandwich, it did not turn out right somehow. So we'll give that a try. And we'll make a group portion because Nugget, I found out, can eat rotten ham sandwiches for days. So we'll actually feed them for a while. Nugget just wants to doom scroll, yes. Anybody else in chat, have you played this? If so, what is your favorite part about the game? Didn't know if we have any people here that like to build, like to make their characters, or you're just like, I've never heard of this game. You like that the daycare sends you bills? Oh my gosh, I have not taken the leap to get a baby yet. I feel like I'm saving that for at least Nugget having a whole week of work and getting that established. Oh, also, even though Peanut's been making good choices, if we go to their work stats, they're actually one strike away from getting fired. I made the mistake of letting them get promoted, and then they can't skill up fast enough. So actually, this weekend in the game, that's what Peanut has to do, is just study, which is so fun for them, I'm sure. But yeah, that's also partially why Peanut probably has a terrible personality, is because they're just having to work. Also, they keep getting tummy aches from work. So, speaking of Peanut, where are they? So when I bought this house, it's a prefabricated house. It's got 3 stories, and I thought it starts at the top, and I didn't realize that we actually have access to the second floor. So I wanted to see if I put a toilet in the second floor, if they would actually use it, and they do sometimes for some reason, even though there's a perfectly fine toilet on the 3rd floor where they live. On the 1st floor, give you the tour here. I was playing around with what you can buy and how you can scale it. So I've kind of made this little art installation. that some of you may appreciate here. So let's go back up. Give Peanut some privacy. They are using the bathroom. They are all good here. May need to take a shower. Arthur, yeah, very meow wolf. Peanut, after you take a shower, let's level up. We are just going to learn about technology. Off you go. I wonder if something's wrong with the toilet. Nothing's wrong with the toilet. They just wanted to go downstairs to the second floor and sit by themselves. That's fine, I guess. Kind of like when you're at the office at work, for those of you who have to go to an office and you're just like, I don't want to use the bathroom where all my coworkers are on. Nuggets learned a new recipe, an egg sandwich. So very proud. The ham sandwich is good. You could see the one that is not good is yellowy. It's like they forgot to put the ham, I guess. Let's see what's in the newspaper here. We could get a job, which we all are employed, so I'm not really sure who would be claiming that. I guess we could click on it and see what happens. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Oh, select the target. Okay. I can see who... I don't know how much it pays, so I don't know if I should take the job or not. So I'm not going to take it. Also, in the newspaper that comes out every morning, they'll show you events. One time the newspaper gave us $100 just for opening up the newspaper. Oh, 0 tips. You know what? I forget what Nugget's job is. Nugget is a waiter. I don't think they've gotten tips yet. Just a second. I gotcha. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if they get paid anymore. We'll just keep this job. It's a nighttime job. It happens to be on the weekends, which is great because like Peanut works during, their housemate works during the week. So I don't have to micromanage 2 at a time. Also, if you haven't played this before, the stuff on the table is not interactive. It's just, they call it clutter, which is kind of fun. So you can really clutter things up. I also added, I was just curious if you could put weeds in your house, and you can put weeds in your house. Another thing that's kind of fun about this game is not the camera controls, because they're kind of buggy. But let's see if we can look over Peanut's shoulder here. So let me go ahead and mute the Stardew here. So sometimes the game plays music, but sometimes it doesn't. It definitely does have sound effects. So let me go ahead and play it, and we could see. Okay, I guess we don't hear any tippy tapping. But you can see they're kind of like looking at a website that's like programming related. Okay, so 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. Let's see if Nugget can get up to no good. Oh, did Nugget go to sleep? Oh, that's right. Nugget has a night job. So I was like, why is Nugget sleeping right now? When they wake up, we can get into some shenanigans. We can get them fully rested, and then we can go break into some houses and talk to some people, maybe. But Peanut is going to be exactly what their name says. Peanut the good choices, making the good choices, trying to not get fired from their job, and they're so close to getting fired. Please break into houses. We broke into the house next door, and by breaking into the houses, they're all unlocked, so you could just like walk in there and start doing stuff. Nugget actually started running on the treadmill next door. Your one request from these streams is just breaking into people's houses. Fair enough. If anybody has something that like you want me to try, I am totally up to it. I'm still exploring the game and seeing what it could do. All right, so we leveled up. We leveled up technology. I think Peanut is just, I'm so sorry, Peanut is going to be so boring just at the computer. So it's all up to Nugget to bring the entertainment. Who is now awake? And is Nugget going to play the guitar? Nugget plays the guitar. So I think it's a bug of this game that whenever they're like bored, they'll pick up the guitar. Even though if y'all will watch, Nugget's play or fun meter will start to go down. So let me speed this up. Oh, is it? Oh, maybe it's not so bad anymore. When Nugget started playing, I guess it's because they sucked and their fun meter would just drop. No, it's dropping in it. Is it dropping or is it just me? Oh, no, it's dropping. So I have no idea why Nugget does it all the time. So I have to like keep a lookout to make sure they're not just like depriving themselves of fun. So let's go into a house. Let's see. We've gone next door. Fingy's hurt. I guess so. We went into this house, which was really fun. We haven't been to this one. Yeah, let's go into this one and see what happens. If it's even, is it a house? It's got these like signs in front of it. Oh, it says private property. Well, I guess we could still try. All right, let's go over here. Let's actually run here because then we can actually get some exercise points. Okay, so now we have Nugget chosen over here. Can we go inside? Oh, okay, we might. So now it's loading the lot. We'll get to see what's inside this building. That's like, keep out. All right. Okay, perfect. We're just gonna walk in here, even though it says private property. I gotta test the romance features. Okay, I'll see if I can flirt with somebody, but I have not had any success flirting with anyone. Okay, so let's go ahead and walk in. It says welcome, friend. So I feel like I'm getting mixed messages from the signs out here. Let's not talk to the preteen. Maybe, are you an adult? Are you my age? Or you're a little older. We could still talk to you. Some people like older people. Are you stuck? Go here. Oh? Oh. Okay. She left us. Well, let's just go ahead. Why? Oh, I thought this was the kitchen. I was like, why is the toilet in the kitchen? Your parents aren't home, but I was gonna talk to somebody. I guess I'll talk to you. Not weird at all. In the bathroom.
Paki? Lome. Tuli.
So another thing about this,
Pikimu.
about this game, when you're chatting with somebody, you'll see this little meter on the left-hand side. If you're like hanging out with them enough, you'll get a choice. So now here are the choices, and here is where Nugget McBad Choices gets to make some bad choices. We can either introduce ourselves, we could say we'd rather be alone, or we can introduce ourselves in a funny manner. I'm not gonna say we're like the bad choice is to be like, I wouldn't be alone. But I do want to at least meet people here, so we're a jester. That's one of our traits, and we could take a look at traits in a little bit. How customizable are characters and settings? Could you be a vampire or live in a fallout shelter? I haven't seen a vampire yet. It does come with like a clown, like parts of a clown outfit, like a horse head. But the mod community is already like on it. You're starting to make some stuff. Like I saw somebody made like really beautiful braids. As a mod. I haven't tried it out. I just saw their post. As far as build features, we could take a look at that in a little bit. But yeah, what Thistle said, it came out early access on Monday. I feel like it has a lot. I expected a lot less, I guess, from early access game, but I also heard it started being developed like 6 years ago or something, or it was in the works. So they've been chit-chatting. I've missed making another choice. Here we go. We can talk about my badass guitar skills, brag about fulfilling a want, and ask to be left alone. So I'll just stick with something neutral, and we'll just talk about guitar. That's just something you talk about with teenagers, right? Oh, and so we see a little notification badge here, and you can see that the more choices they make that aren't terrible, I guess, they get to get personality points, and now we can level up. And let me pause the game since we actually have to read here. So you'll see on the left-hand side, we've got vibe, social perk, and talents and lifestyles. These are all things that I got to pick from at the very beginning. I don't think you can change them after you've picked them. So the vibe, I will let you know if you ever try this game. So far, Jester kind of brings more flavor to the game because they're, like it says, they're always full of surprises. So sometimes they'll just be in a bad mood for whatever reason, or they'll just be sad for whatever reason. So I don't know jesters that are sad and mad for whatever reason, but that's the Jester vibe. I also made them introverted, which is funny because they're very charismatic. So if we have any introverted, charismatic people in here, I hope you feel represented. But here we go, personality level up. We get to choose whether or not we choose the me time maxer. So if we choose that perk, then we get to learn faster, we're happier, we're more successful if the me time bar is full. The other one is internalized growth. It says when we complete a want, while the me time need is in the green, we also we get smarter. Smarter and happier. Those are kind of similar. I'm going to choose this one, me time maximizer. And then before I hit play, if anybody's like, what's a want? Above all these needs are these little wants. They're kind of like tiny side quests for the day. They're daily quests. And they pop up whenever you get a certain mood. So here are some wants I could do. And if I complete a want, we get more personality points. Nugget, for some reason, always wants to sell their stuff. Like, they really want to sell an oven, and just yesterday, Peanut really wanted the most expensive oven, so I'm not going to sell Peanut's expensive oven. We could try to, well, we're talking to a teenager, so we'll have to leave this conversation and go flirt with a young adult, because Nugget is a young adult. So let me zoom out. Let's see if we can find an adult to talk to. This is not going to... I don't think this game would let me flirt with a teenager, but I don't want to find out. All right, so Natalia's an adult. Let's go. Repeat music. Let's go chit-chat. Are you walking over? Yes, you are. Fast. Speed this up. I like that they knew that I was coming over. I don't think I've met her yet. Where are you going? Where did Nugget go? Oh, Nugget walked all the way around the house. Okay. Good call. All right, we already get to choose stuff, and I'm just going to introduce myself in a silly manner. I'm a silly, introverted, bad choice maker, and she likes that. It does allow you to. It allows you to flirt with teenagers when you're not a teenager? Yikes. All right. We are not going to say, I don't want to cut things off early, so we'll just say something neutral. Just going to be bragging about the guitar this whole time, I guess. Typical white presenting guy. Peanut is too bored. Okay, let's go check on Peanut. Peanut is totally tired of learning, so I guess they've decided to stand in front of the easel. And sit with her. Okay, they're gonna take a nap. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, okay. Now, Ariel, you said you wanted me to flirt. I have a 6% chance to flirt as a joke. So I can either flirt now, or if we chit-chat some more, I think that number will go up. It won't allow you to do much more than that until you're a young adult. Oh my gosh, that's still so disturbing, though. It's like, you're basically grooming at that point, right? All right, so are we going to flirt as a joke? Sure. Oh, they're already extra sad. Maybe this will cheer them up. You ever have a bad day and somebody like flirts with you and you're like, I don't want that, but still inside you're like, kind of nice that somebody flirted with me. Okay, well, failure. Will she keep talking to me? Oh, wait, maybe can I talk to you? Oh, no, you're a teenager. Never mind. We'll continue talking to the adult. What am I, by a school? All right, let's see where this is going. I can say mean things about my household member. I can say mean things about Peanut, who carried us for a full week because they were the only ones with a job. Let's see how our new sad friend thinks about that. Oh, they're even sad. All right. You know what? It is time for Nugget. Let's have Nugget make one more bad choice, and they need to sleep. Oh shoot! I think they work. They work. Oh no! They work in like 2 hours. Maybe Nugget needs to take a nap. Actually, that's enough bad choices, and sad flirting for now. Let's sleep until I wake you up. So the camera controls are kind of weird whenever you bump into something. Like I'm just going forward, it like went downstairs. So that is something I think they're working on. Let's wake Peanut up. Peanut, oh my god, Peanut, you're not doing well. Peanut has a long train full of sad emotions or negative emotions. They're sad. Oh, actually, hold on. This is the thing I keep doing. I will look at one character, but I don't actually have him chosen. So Peanut's actually not too bad. And I think we can not flirt. We'll just become acquaintances with somebody whenever they wake up. Okay. They're also not having any whoops. Maybe okay. I think they need to have fun before they can do anything successful. I don't remember what Peanut finds fun. We can play a video game. Let's see if that works. What's fun is that there's some actual video games in here. You don't actually get to play it, but it has like the screen caps from the game. So let's see if Peanut likes playing Dwarf Fortress. Since Peanut's a programmer, likes to be on a computer, I feel like Dwarf Fortress might be more up their alley. If they don't like the game, the fun meter, oh my gosh, usually just like doesn't move. Wow. I think it's because of the pug plushie. It's like throwing off the camera. How am I liking it so far? I think it's been pretty fun to explore. I haven't played The Sims. I used to play The Sims in college a lot, but I haven't played it since I feel like there's like a lot more new features. So it's fun because I haven't played a sim-like game in a long time. So that's novel to me right now. But as far as exploring this game, it's fun so far. Like there's some glitches, which is fine. Kind of makes things a little entertaining. There's a lot of customizable things happening here. There's not enough shenanigans. Like, I don't know if I can make a pool and put people in the pool and take the ladder out. You know what I mean? I also haven't tried building a room and like putting them in there. I've also not had a para like die. They've been very sick, but they haven't died yet. So as far as like, you know, the usual shenanigans you get into in The Sims, I haven't tried it, and or those features don't exist. It is interesting though. Speaking of like features in the game, you can go foraging. So there's some stuff in this game that is kind of like Stardew, and it's kind of like Animal Crossing. Oh, Nugget has gotten too tired, is leaving. Oh my god, where were you? I told you to go take a nap. Uh-oh, you go to work in 40 minutes? All right, well, that is just Nugget making bad choices on their own. But like over here, I can tell Peanut to go grab that oyster mushroom, and kind of like Blathers in the museum, the Animal Crossing. You could go to the museum. There is like a museum, and you could donate stuff. There's also like community bundles. So next to the museum is this like dilapidated building where you can like put things in like Stardew. Perfect Nugget choice, yeah. If you want to die, try eating all the mushrooms. I have started eating mushrooms. Nothing bad has happened yet. You can also vandalize things. Is this thing vandalized? Yeah. I had Nugget vandalize this bus stop, but like nothing happens. Like there's no cops that come out. You just get the pleasure of getting to see your handiwork all around town. Like you can see this trash can is vandalized. But just little things So I'm having a good choice. I just don't know if I'm gonna like how long I might play this, but it is kind of fun from like a streaming point of view to have like options and like a story to tell. I'm definitely not as gifted as Jillian is with like storytelling throughout all the different games, but you know, with the Sims or sim-like games, it's kind of cooked into there a bit easier. That would be interesting with the pool. The only way so far to die is grow old. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's sad. Let me see how old they are. Okay, because I have how many days left before... I have 9 days left of being a young adult, a Gen Z, if you will, until I become an adult. So it'll be interesting. I kind of want to stick with these players until they die. I feel like a bond with them now because there's like so many other things I want to try out in this game, but I do want to stick with these characters. Plus, they're named after my dogs, so... Are you having fun? Okay, cool. So they are having fun. We could tell by this little green blob next to the fun meter. Plus the fun meter is going up. They're getting sleepy, but let's get Peanut. Let's have Peanut visit Nugget at work, because Nugget's gonna go to work in half an hour, and maybe they can make an acquaintance in the restaurant. I also love this wacky inflatable arm man that just happens to be by us. It makes finding the house a lot easier. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. So the reason Nugget hasn't didn't go to sleep, and is trying to... They look like they are stuck. They are just not going anywhere. So I guess maybe something's in the way because you know how Nugget walked all the way around the building to talk to her, Natalia. Here, I have to like force Nugget to go somewhere. Let's go here. Okay, you cannot... Oh no. Go here. Okay, you cannot also go there either. Can we go here? Okay, great. Okay. There are a couple of mushrooms that will kill you? Oh my gosh. Like, in the game? Because I know in real life, yes. But, like, in the game? Okay, so... Peanut's gonna go to work, or Nugget's gonna go to work very sleepy, but you know what? That's life. Most among us haven't gone to work very, very sleepy. I know I can eat oyster mushrooms, because I can eat oyster mushrooms in real life. Peanut, let's go. Peanut's gaming. Here. Alright, Nugget is off to work, feeling miserable. Okay, oh my god, what is wrong with this? So, yesterday when I played this, the newspaper... oh, you know what? I can look at old newspapers. So yesterday's newspaper, so I just clicked on yesterday's. It says that citizens question the hygiene standards at restaurant Chez Maurice. And this came out the morning of Nugget's first day at work. So now that I'm actually inside, it did not apply that logic Thistle, that's funny. Now that I'm inside, I guess this is what they meant by the hygiene standards. Can't blame Nugget make bad choices for this. That's all on that was already happening. People still working there though. Where is... Oh, I wonder if they're on the second floor. Oh, there's no second floor. Where is Nugget? Wait, do y'all see Nugget? Are they in the wacky inflatable suit? What was happening? Oh no, my Oh, Peanut can't do anything. Can't even talk to anybody. Okay. I wanted them to make an acquaintance, but they're sleepy. Let me fast forward. I do want to call attention to this character over here who found such a great spot for push-ups. I don't know if this man watching her? Okay, let's try to find Nugget. Upstairs again? Oh wait, there's a third floor. Hello? Nugget? It keeps like pointing us over here. Nugget, are you in the trash can? You know what might be happening is that when Peanut goes to work, Peanut works in an office as a programmer. We can't watch Peanut at work. So I wonder if that's what's happening with Nugget. We don't actually get to see them at work. We don't get to control them at work. So even if I wanted to clean up restaurant Chez Maurice, we just have to trust Nugget is helping. So I guess that's what's happening. Peanut's put herself to bed, even though this is actually Nugget's room. Okay. Peanut is rested enough that we can talk to people. Let's see if we could talk to this creepy old man. Oh, yeah, he really is an old man. Natalia is like frozen there, I guess, forever. When their portrait is grayed out, their rabbit hold. Oh, that makes sense, Thistle. Oh, very fun that I'm like hiding in the bushes talking to this old man. Tony. Let's see if any of these, we don't want to successfully flirt with Tony. So let's do this. I'm going to introduce myself in a joyful manner. Let's take a look at, speaking of Peanut's traits. So Peanut, I base off of my dog as far as like these traits go. And they're more of like the extrovert, which is kind of funny because they have not made as many friends. They don't have as many personality points. And just the worst things have been happening to them. Oh, I guess I'm merging with all these bodies. Here we go. I fulfilled a want, so I'm an acquaintance with Tony. And we'll see. We'll do one more choice and then you need to go to the bathroom. All right. So they can be this card makes me think like AI wrote it because it's like enthusiastically infused with overflowing joy. I don't know what that means. So it sounds very AI. We're making good choices. We are going to enthusiastically infuse. And I'm gonna wait for one more and we'll see what happens. Okay. I'll just talk about my favorite meal and then gotta skedaddle. It is 22 o'clock and Peanut needs to go to the bathroom and to bed. I'll cue that up. And then we'll go to sleep. Now, Nugget still has 42 minutes. I am curious how their work is going. Oh, you know what? I'm surprised. So even though Nugget's basically falling asleep, very proud of Nugget that their mood and their food are both great. Oh, okay. I don't know what it is about this town, but I feel like every time my para goes to work, they get like at least once a week so far, they get a tummy ache. I don't know if anybody else has played this and your para keeps getting a tummy ache, or is it just my playthrough? Toxic, like literally toxic work environment. That's true. All right. Perfect. Nugget did not get a strike. Proud of Nuggets. So we get a perk at work and we can either upgrade our job, which comes with, it's like a raise, you know, but I also would have to make sure that their food level like is high enough, which we could do. The other cards I could pick from is right to one more strike before getting fired, which is we're not going to do. We have 0 strikes. And then we could get 20 extra Paradigms is the unit of measurement currency here per charisma point, which Nugget's charisma point is super high. So you know what? I might actually just choose that. Yeah, you can go to the pharmacy slash hospital. It's kind of far away from me. And yeah, it's way over here is the health center, the closest one. The other day I tried to see if one of the NPCs would make me chicken noodle soup because that's one thing that can cure it. But instead I ended up getting everybody sick around me. So learned the hard way there. Fun fact, when you buy a plushie and you put it on your bed, you sleep underneath it, even though there's a perfectly good spot that is empty right next to it. Where is Nugget? Nugget is actually, Nugget's showering? Or Nugget wants to shower. I guess after working in a restaurant. That's something I would want to do too. They also need to sleep and have fun. So we'll let them sleep. I wonder if they'll sleep together. Oh, housemates just snuggling. All right, so here's the end of the day. If you haven't played this game yet, here is our storyteller coming on in. So you get to pick your storyteller like in RimWorld. So I picked the one that was the most challenging just to see what's going on. There's also a level that's kind of normal, and then there's a dog that's a storyteller. That's supposed to be like the easiest mode. So here's what we get to choose. Haven't seen any negative pages though, even though this is supposed to be a more challenging storyteller. If I choose this one, Nugget gets better job performance for 24 hours, which I don't think we need because we don't have any strikes or anything. The packs open up even more cards to choose from. So here's a social pack that will impact our relationships, and then a sun pack that will give us temporary buffs. Let's see. So so Nugget is sick. Let's do a buff. Let's see what kind of buffs we had. We can either get a 1-point upgrade after finishing work. We could get a little flirty, but that's going to be hard to do because they have a tummy ache. But Nugget does make bad choices, so we could explore that. And then the other one is if they're all hanging out together, they learn faster, which I haven't chosen yet because I just I don't know. I get bored when they're just sitting with each other. Because my wife wanted me to flirt in the game, we'll try this one. This is also a poor choice, and so it aligns with Nugget's personality. So after they get all, maybe we'll have them walk to the hospital. Well, that's a good choice. We'll just see what happens when they wake up. But thank you to those who came from Julian's stream, still here. If you could follow me, that'd be amazing. If not, that is totally okay. You are fine to just do whatever brings you joy. Let's see here. They're not sick yet, even though I made Nugget sleep next to Peanut. It's interesting that they're like, let's go find a new job, but we have a job. We just need to level up after they wake up, actually. So once Peanut wakes up, I need to make sure they use the bathroom, naturally. And, oh, I need to X out of this. Oh, okay. I guess you could just wake up at 2 in the morning, and then you can eat a thing. Even though there's these perfectly good ham sandwiches, we'll actually get a fresh one here. I'll have them cook, and they can make themselves. They did a good job at peanut butter toast. Do that again. Let's see how that goes. For everybody, a tummy ache. I like that they're using the oven to toast their peanut butter toast, even though like there's a toaster. I bought them a toaster. They will not use the toaster. It's funny that so yesterday when I was playing this and I had Nugget eat toast, they actually would hold the bread up like this and just like eat it like this. But Peanut's eating it naturally. Let's see. Man, it is 4 in the morning. I guess I can have them study once they're done, since they need to level up for work. We still have a long ways to go for programming and just one more level for technology. So let's learn about technology so we can make sure that it is good to go before tomorrow in the game when they go back to work. Here is Nugget with the tummy virus. The tummy virus is going to last for 6 hours. And funnily enough, they use the bathroom downstairs. Oh my gosh. Okay. In typical Nugget fashion, they are playing the guitar without me asking them to. Let me see. Oh yeah, so y'all can hear. Are they still playing Greensleeves? The first couple of songs were like Greensleeves or something like that, but this sounds like they leveled up. I do love that Peanut's right there and like Nugget is just playing, jamming out right behind them studying. The instrument playing is, yeah, you have to be like really close. You can turn it up here. But this will have you notice, like, does the music in the game, like, is there music in the game when you're, like, not in build mode? I feel like there's nothing else happening, or like, audio-wise, unless you're, like, zoomed in or you have a radio playing. I'm not progressing over here. Oh, I'm also not... I'm not progressing because I'm sick. Not really, no. I do like the music that is in the game. Okay, so they're not having fun because they chose to play the guitar, which they hate. So let's have them watch TV. Nugget, funnily enough, loves to watch the news. Their fun meter goes up when they're watching the news. I don't know which news they're watching, but... Oh, okay, so this is actually good too. Previously, Nugget has just been standing in front of the TV because of the giant donut, but now they're actually sitting. Very proud of this pair for figuring that out. And now that Peanut has leveled up technology, let me pause that, and we will level up programming after the camera takes us to their feet, I guess. So we're going to practice programming here. And I am curious. I think I've seen what it looks like. I love how they stand up for a second. And then they sit back down. Okay. So, I don't know which language they're learning. That definitely is the illusion of coding. Alright, so we have here... Peanut's good. Let's see if we could pick anything. No, we don't want to do any of those things. I think that's also another reason why Peanut, the good choices, only has like level 3 personality, is because anytime they have a want, it's not something that like makes sense in the moment. But I guess the more bad choices you make, you eventually like do good. So they still have a tummy ache. They're sad. Let's watch TV for 2 hours. Perfect. We're already doing that. We can leave our current job. We can be like, I got a tummy ache here. Goodbye. Thank you for the 2 paychecks. I don't even know how to fire myself. How do I quit a job? I can order a diamond ring. I can invite somebody home. I don't know what that means. We could play video games on our phone, check social media, and call the firefighters. Oh, I guess maybe if I find a job? Oh, 2 things happen at once. Oh, okay. Invite Natalia so she is she still stuck? Hopefully Natalia's okay. Natalia's no longer, or Natalia is no longer stuck over by Chez Maurice, so that's good. You know what? I guess speaking of, let's go talk to some people. Probably not. Is there anybody near that Nugget can talk to? Nugget will spread diseases. They need to keep studying. Nugget, I guess you can go cause some chaos. Go talk to this young adult, because you are also a young adult. Oh, I'm also very, this brings me joy in the game, this egg-shaped rug. That was one of my very first purchases. All right, let's talk. See how talking to Jake. Oh, I think Jake is the first guy we met. And let me read the newspaper real quick. Please stop with the graffiti. It's not very nice, says Mayor Bloomberg. And then also the town hosts a Sunday market, which we could go visit too, if we wanted to. Oh, who are you? Have I talked to you? Leanda? I may go chase them down. I'm going to talk to Jake and tell them about the tummy virus I have, which he likes. It's so polite. Oh, hey Laura, you're closer. Let's talk to Laura. Let's see if we can get the whole town sick. When I played this, when they get the tummy ache the second time, and I was trying to get chicken noodle soup, I got the whole household sick. And they were like using the bathroom as soon as we left. Oh, we are already talking to you. I'll introduce myself. Let's see. Any of these? We could flirt. Okay, we could flirt with Laura. We are Nugget La Flirt for this stream. Oh. It says flirt as a joke. We have a 0% chance, so I'm not going to try it because it's not going to do anything. So let's just talk about the guitar, which I'm sure this lady in high heels wants to talk about. She didn't mind it. All right, thank you. Peanut is leveling up nearby. I could talk about my mad guitar skills, even though Nugget hates playing the guitar. Let's talk about it. Oh, I just leveled up guitar skills just by talking about it. If only life worked like that in real life. Oh, let's see here. Let's make a self-deprecating joke as part of our jester vibe. See if she likes that. Oh, she loves it! Maybe we can end up flirting with her before we have to poop our pants. Oh, we can be friends. Our storyteller will randomly decide when we can actually be friends. So this is nice that it's happening sooner than later. Yesterday I had Peanut desperately try to be friends with somebody, but we just never pulled this card. All right. Let's talk about really needing to go to the bathroom. And then, you know what, I will... She likes it. Then I will have Peanut do the thing. Peanut is too bored to continue learning, so let's see what Peanut wants to do. Peanut wants to just not do that. Peanut needs to have a little fun, so I'm gonna have them play more Dwarf Fortress. Oh, where are you going? Where's Peanut going? Oh, that's actually Nugget. Oh, okay. Peanut's over here. It took me a while to realize I can like double click on their cards and it will just like fast forward over there. Peanut is stuck at the moment, so lots of path issues with this game that needs to be fixed. But you can usually get them unstuck yourself if you just like, there we go. Tell them to go somewhere else. It is noon on a Sunday, and oh yeah, we need to make sure Peanut's having a good time before talking to other people. Because if they are too bad in a mood, I think that affects their choices. So let's go ahead and play some more Dwarf Fortress. What's this? Oh, there's a person. There's an exclamation mark I'm looking at the top of the screen. And I think that's like somebody behind the house with like a fun quest for us. So now that our bar is not too low, I'm going to actually go over here and let's see if we could go figure out what that exclamation point is. Although this guy seems like his tummy hurts. Is everybody catching that virus from Nugget? Oh, why did you not? Where did you go? Run here. Oh, okay. Oh, you're missing. Go talk. Rahul, go talk to Rahul. Great. Let's see what Rahul has for us. We have not talked to Rahul yet. They might have something for us to do. All right, so Rahul is saying, I usually clean up the beach in the evening after the tide brings in trash, but I can't make it tomorrow. Could you take care of that for me? I haven't been to the beach yet. Let me zoom. I mean, I make good choices. I feel like that's a good choice for the environment, right? Yes, I will do my best. So I have a new goal, clean the beach. She just walks straight through our Rahul. And now we can see that is like a side quest here is to clean up the beach. And if I do it, I get $100 and I become his friend. Can I flirt with him before becoming his friend though? Let's do this. We're almost acquaintances with him anyways. Oh wait, did we just become acquaintances with him? We'll eat a snack. So the blue cards mean you're going to find out stuff about them that will reveal he's a curator. If we look at our social tab, here are the people that we may or may not have relationships with. So if we click on Rahul and then we click on info, we can see that there's a lot of things we don't know. I mean, we just met him like 15 minutes ago, but now we can see that curator is there. I don't know why it says there's a bunch of question marks because we do know he's a curator. Maybe there's more to know. I did try flirting with Paul the other day, and then the more I talked to him, I realized he has a family, and I don't know if he can have open relationships in this game yet. I don't know what they think about that. Can you have 20 boyfriends like you can in The Sims? Haven't gotten that far. Peanut is too bored to talk to Rahul. You're not even that bored. You're like for fun. Where are you going? Going home. Fine. That's fine. Where is Nugget? Okay, Nugget is sleeping under Pugsley the Pug and has a tummy ache still. Actually, you know what? They don't have a tummy ache anymore. They slept it off, which is great because I think they go to work today. Yeah, they do go to work in a few hours. So let's make sure that they don't make a mess on themselves, and then maybe they can make a snack. Well, they have time to cook. Oh, okay, that's right. Yesterday, Nugget learned how to make waffles, which they look like pancakes whenever they're cooking it. Ariel, he was too boring. Rahul was too boring. Let's make a whole group portion. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? Oh, somebody cleaned the ham sandwiches. I was gonna have him eat a stinky ham sandwich. Okay, fine. You can make some fresh food, I guess. Alright, so Peanuts. I thought Peanut's personality... Oh, it's actually Nugget. Nugget keeps loving up even with the bad choices. So here are our next choices. We can choose I'm not good at it, but I love it. That says gain happy every hour when learning a skill and not bored. Which might be good because they keep playing the guitar and they hate it. And then the second one is once per week when happy unlocks a reaction to gain 100 learning speed for skills higher than 5, which I don't think Nugget has anything over 5, so we'll just choose the first one. I want y'all to see. Y'all see, this is not waffles. These are 3 pancake-looking discs. See, they even look pancakier now. You waffles on the stove. But now, look at how amazing of a cookie is, I guess. Now they look like this. Do your pancakes look like, your waffles look like this? Mine certainly don't. They look square because that's the shape of my waffle maker. Oh my gosh. The last episode of Hacks is tonight, I think, right? We have any Hacks fans in the chat? Anybody been watching Hacks? Sad that it's gonna end? I'm gonna miss those characters, I think, forever. Alright, so great. You are full. Kind of sleepy, but that's okay. What kind of reaction? No, we won't do any of those. You're fine. You're fine. Oh wait, we could flirt with Laura the Belcourt. We have to find Laura the Belcourt. Do we have 43 minutes? Let's see where she is. Do we have enough time to go flirt? Laura, where are you? Oh, you're in the nicer part of town, of course. What does a de Belcourt want to do with a Nugget? Make bad choices. I think we don't have enough time to flirt with Laura, unfortunately. We do get music when we're like in the map view. It's very gentle piano music. I like it. This'll hope you are going to make pancakes now. Or, I mean, waffles. Not pancakes. They just magically turn into waffles. Okay, you are not doing anything useful. Let's... Do you like to check social media, Nugget? I'm just curious if that makes their fun meter go up. It does not. Nugget does not care for social media. Do you like to play video games on your phone instead? Okay, yeah, perfect. So next time Nugget needs a hit of dopamine, we'll have them play video games instead of checking social media. Nugget is off to work. Let's check on Peanut. Peanut needs to make acquaintances with somebody, even though they're kind of sleepy, and Rahul's too boring for them. Let's see, is anybody hanging out behind here? Oh, maybe. Maybe they... Oh, yeah, we got yoga happening. Oh, and shiitake mushrooms. Okay, we could do 2 birds, 1 stone. We can grab some mushrooms, and let's talk to somebody our age. Let's talk to Juliet. I don't think we've talked to Juliet. Oh yeah, you're picking up the mushroom. Oh my gosh, you did not change your clothes. Peanut is just like walking around in their pajamas. That's fine, I guess. Peanut. Oh no! I didn't catch this, but Peanut got the virus that Nugget got from work. So the tables have turned. This happened earlier in the week. So now Peanut has a tummy ache for 12 hours and is standing very, very closely to a possible new acquaintance who I will not be surprised if she starts rubbing her tummy and making groaning noises, but I guess we'll find out. Let's see what we could do here. Oh, attempt instant friend introduction. Even though we're not feeling great, we're in our pajamas, let's see if we can be instant friends. Yeah, we are instant friends, and I'm gonna also give you the gift of a tummy ache in addition to the gift of friendship, possibly. Sometimes you don't hear them talk. Oh wait, if I'm like this close? Oh, okay. I guess their head has to be in frame, not just their feet. Uh, I can flirt with Rahul, even though I got bored last time. This is Peanut Good Choices, make good choices, so we're not going to do that with a tummy ache. Although we are making friends with her right now. Oh, I can't believe Peanut would say that the conversation is boring. Let's talk about something inspiring. She loves it. Okay, after this next choice, Peanut needs to go home and take care of themselves. Yes, I'm full of joy. Great, you love joy. Man, there's so many people. Oh, is that Rahul? What is Rahul doing? Oh man, I'm so tempted to like flirt with Rahul. But I have a tummy ache and I'm about to poop my pants. Oh, no, I'm not gonna poop my pants. I just am stinky, I guess. Okay, let's talk about... Woo, these are very fun choices. I'm gonna talk about being tired. We're gonna hide the fact that I have a tummy virus. And after that, Peanut just needs to go home. Peanut needs to take care of themselves. Oh, they do have work tomorrow morning, so I also want to be mindful of that. Nugget's at work for 3 more hours, even though they're sleepy. I guess that's just gonna be, like, Nugget's... how Nugget works. For anybody tuning in, a little late, hello, welcome. We are following my 2 characters. First 2 characters I've made in this game. Oh, Rahul followed me into the bathroom. Okay, I didn't mean for them to do that. We've got Nugget, who makes all the bad choices, and Peanut, who makes all the good choices, based off my dogs. You know what? I could bring Peanut to the camera real quick if you have not met Peanut. Here is Peanut. And Peanut, let's pull up your room. It's the one with the pug, because you're a pug. Yeah, there's your room, Peanut. It has a picture of you that we took the other day, and also a bunch of peanuts. That's what you're based off of. Yeah, very fun for you. Thank you. So that's Peanut McGood choices in real life. All right, it is Sunday. Let's see what else we could do. Peanut is sleeping. They still have a tummy ache for another 9 hours, which I think... hopefully that means they're not bringing the tummy ache to work, because they do have to work. Oh, speaking of work, we did not meet... oh, we may need to do some programming after we sleep, actually. We're so close to losing our jobs, and we don't have high enough programming, so we might get a strike. Let's see. We don't get to see Nugget at work because the game has not let us do that. Looks like Peanut went to sleep in Nugget's room. That's fine. Here in Paralives, every bed is for everyone except for the child's bed. Unfortunately, adults cannot sleep in the child's bed, which I think is an oversight. I wish they could. All right, Nugget's doing such a great job at work. We can upgrade, we could get either a promotion, a vacation day, which we haven't gotten any vacation days at all. +3 sad. Why is this card there? Worst job ever. The blue one says +3 sad for 3 hours after each workday. Why? Why would you pick that one? Is it because your name is Nugget Make Bad Choices? Probably. Alright, let's see what we can do there. Okay, are you awake? Are you feeling okay? You still have a tummy ache. For 6 more hours. Good gosh. Go use the bathroom. And Nugget, you can go... Nugget, go to bed. You're in your jammies. Perfect. All right. So over here on the left-hand corner, it does say Z, wants are resetting. So the little boxes up here are little daily wants do reset, and we have to pick new ones every day if we want to progress personality-wise. For some reason, Nugget has decided to play the guitar at 1 o'clock in the morning. That is a choice, but I guess when you're sick, whatever makes you feel good is fine. I kind of, oh, you know what? Since they're feeling good, I need them to actually practice programming so they don't get fired. So sorry about that. All right, let's see. You know what? Let's play. I've had some longer streams this week, so I'll play one more day, and then I really do want to watch Hacks tonight, so I gotta get ready for that. If you're watching, thank you so much for watching. I know this is a very, very different vibe if you came from the Jillion stream. Super, like, I'm no longer sweating. Our body count is 0. We haven't killed anybody. We haven't hijacked any cars. We did walk into a business, or we walk into somebody's house unannounced and talk to a teenager. But that's about as far as our shenanigans went today. But thank you for being here. If you would spare me a follow, that would be a great. Trying to get that number up to 25, I think, is the number I'm trying to get to. If you don't mind my chill vibes. Okay, let's see. Peanut's taking care of themselves. Nugget is resting soundly. Let me check on what else they need. Okay, so it looks like Nugget needs to get better at food. They'll do that when they wake up. And our storyteller has new cards for us. New page in our story. Let's see what they have for Nugget. Nugget can have a 30% job performance boost for 24 hours. We could get a free computer, which is funny because, like, they work at that smelly restaurant. I don't know what kind of computer they'd be giving away. But I haven't had the need to have 2 computers in the house yet, so I'll skip over that one. So let's see what kind of buff we can get. Ooh, okay. So let's see if we can successfully flirt today. I'm gonna get Nugget to have the flirt boost, and what day is it? They may have the day off, so this could work in our favor. Yeah, they have the day off. Perfect. All right, Nugget, today might be the day. Let's check the mail. Yes. Here are the bills. So you do have bills in this game. I didn't think you would. They slapped me, surprised me with the bills. What's funny is I didn't know when it was due. Like, I was just like, well, it'll just keep bugging me until it's due. No, you get like 24 hours. So the next day when they woke up, the electricity and water were immediately shut off. So it looks like we pay property taxes here. 0.5 of the 29,000 paradigms is how much we paid for the house. Electricity, which I'm not sure is like, I wonder, like, I'm gonna have to have a chaotic stream. Like, I want to do a chaotic playthrough where we just try to test some things out. So I wonder if we lined up a house full of like computers and TVs, if our electricity bill will be higher. And then water. That's also something else I want to try out. I don't know how we can force a lot of water usage to happen, but yeah, I don't know where these numbers come from, like as far as the usage. We'll go ahead and settle this up so I don't forget. If only paying bills was that easy in real life. All right, let's check the mail here, or the newspaper. Ooh, we can continue. Nugget could continue working for Chez Maurice as a cook with a 200 paradigm signing bonus. I'm not going to choose that right now because I don't want them to start a job. Like, I don't know what that schedule's like. I want Nugget to flirt today. That's Nugget's goal. That's our goal. Our collective goal is to witness a successful flirt in this game. Where did Nugget go? Oh, Nugget went to use the bathroom on the empty second floor. Even though there's a perfectly good one upstairs. It's not even broken. Alright, Peanut, are you using the bathroom or are you just standing by the toilet? Oh my gosh. You're like, are you just dancing by the... You're right there. Please. Please meet your needs. You're so close. Oh my gosh, you're right there. Okay, I will tell her, or tell them to use the toilet. Oh, it's even like queued up. Use it. There we go. With your pants on. Perfect. I'll give them some privacy. Peanut is sad because of the bathroom. Okay, they're no longer sad. Great. Sometimes you just gotta poop it out. I don't want them to get a new job. We've worked so hard to earn all the technology and programming points to do well at this job. I want Peanut to be successful in their first job. Okay, so now that Nugget is well rested, showered up, they have enough me time, they've had enough fun time. Now they're ignoring their hunger because that's part of their silly jester vibe is just, sometimes I don't care if I'm hungry. So I'll just have them use the bathroom and then we will go on the prowl to get our game on. Do we have something formal to wear? I haven't really been making them change clothes. They just kind of pick whatever they want to wear. But let's not wear fuzzy slippers. What is our formal outfit? Our formal outfit. Let me see if we can take a look at this. Nugget's idea of a formal outfit is right there. Yep. Backwards hat, t-shirt, cargo pants. As formal as Nugget gets. Alright, so who can we flirt with? They are not doing yoga behind the house. It is Monday, so they're not at the square. Is everybody at work? Okay, I don't see anybody just randomly walking around. So I guess I'll just have them stand outside and maybe somebody will walk by. Oh no, are you stuck? Okay, let me make them unstuck. And then we'll go down here. Okay. It's like a ghost town. Where is every- Oh wait, do I spy somebody? Bianca, you're also a young adult. Let's talk. Hi Thistle. How'd your heart-shaped waffles come out? We're trying to get our flirt on. This is I'm gonna wrap up after this day, but the goal for the day before I end this stream is to flirt. We have a flirty buff. You can see it's pink behind Nugget. Nugget has such a high charisma level. Let's see if we can actually flirt successfully with somebody. Next to this private property sign. I'm gonna be silly. Silly Nugget. Alright. Ooh, we can flirt as a joke, but it's only 14%. Phew. I don't know if let's talk about being lonely first. Maybe we can get that number a little higher. Oh, are you sad for me? You're embarrassed for me. Oh wait. What was the goal complete? What did I complete? I don't know, but something happy happened. That's one thing about the game is that there will be like big announcements on the screen, but they will kind of like fade away kind of quickly, and then I'm like, I don't know what it said because I'm like focusing on something else. So something good happened. Maybe I made an acquaintance friend? I forgot if that was a want. FLIRT as a joke is still only like 11%. Let's talk some shit about Peanut. Oh, she didn't like that. Bianca. Bianca has standards. I don't know if Bianca's feeling us. Oh my gosh, like it's 0%. Attempt to gauge interest, risky, it's 0%. We may have to abandon Bianca here. Not feeling it. Let's tell a joke. Maybe she likes that. Okay, we both like that. But let's, who else is around here? You know who was a lot of fun was our neighbors over here. I wonder if they're home. Well, that's okay. Let's see. Oh, I see. I was clicking over here and I was like, why is her face over here? I guess that we're gonna go together. So let's see if anybody's home here. Oh, we have some error message. This is no valid positions found. I don't know what it is about this stream, this playthrough, but I'm getting a lot of like walking issues. But this is my favorite house so far in the game. Is this really whimsical neighbor's house? Very, very fun, very colorful. I broke into this house with Nugget, and I was like snooping around, and then I realized somebody was in there, and it turned out to be a serious person. She has a serious trait, but it's so funny that they have the serious trait because this is not a serious house. It also doesn't look like anybody's home, so maybe I may not go in there. Who is around for me to talk to? Is there a restaurant? There's often people, well, there is Chez Maurice, where I work at. I guess we could go in here. If it's open. Let me see if they're open from 6 to 0. Yes, let's go visit. She didn't even follow me there. She's like, you weirdo, let's go. All right, let's go in here. I haven't even been paying attention to Peanut. Peanut's at work, so I guess that's fine. Let's go find somebody to flirt with at our place of employment. All right. Okay, so here's somebody. Hi. Can I click on you? Roger? Roger, will you flirt with me? Okay. God, this restaurant's in rough shape. We've got this like grease on the walls. At least there's not like stinky green smoke coming out of the place, so I guess that's an improvement. But let's see how this goes. Are you my boss? Oh my god. This coworker just like came in on us. Oh, you know what? I need to choose something. Okay. So we can't gauge interest yet. We're at 0%. So let's gossip about our coworkers since he's out there. Oh, office gossip did you some good. Heck yeah. Let me see if there's anything we could possibly... Nope. We will not achieve those. Sad? No, we don't have time to watch TV. We have to flirt. Let's go. Haha, we were talking shit about you earlier. Alright. Okay. Ugh, still 0 points. 0% of flirting. But we can talk more shit at work. Let's do that. Oh, are you my boss? You're a young adult, though. A young adult with a very grown adult mustache. Alright, let's try this one. Ooh, okay. This might be it. We might get to flirt successfully because we have 50% chance. That is the highest we've had so far, like ever since I started playing this game. So 50% chance. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Flirting at work while he's standing in the bathroom. Cute.
Bibi.
And your coworker's just playing on his phone.
Bimochi. Yumi. Lupi. Fibe. Fibu. Fibe. Cuma. Mekitopino. Muki. Lapi. Bibi.
All right, let's see where this goes. Oh, this is the first time I've gotten this card. Romantic interest. So heck yeah, I'm gonna choose that. Does that mean we're like boyfriend and they friend? I made Nugget non-binary just because. So let's see what happens. Okay. There's pink behind their head. All right, so I'm gonna go click on social. We'll see what kind of information we have on our romantic situationship. We don't know anything about them, right? There's a whole lot of unknown information, but I do know. Got the hots for him, got the hots for me. The romantic situation's still unknown. Oh my gosh, okay. So I guess we're just feeling each other out here, but not like literally. I'm excited for Nugget. I didn't think it would happen either. Oh, we can look at Roger tenderly. 63% chance. So does that mean like you have a like a 27% chance of looking at them not tenderly? Like how do you fail at that? Great. What does this look like? Don't worry, we're flirting. Okay, I guess that doesn't stop people from using the bathroom. Can't you see we have something going here? Oh, she washed her hands at least. Alright, let's see. Alright, I can confess my attraction to Roger. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. Fingers crossed. Ooh, that was so close. That was so close. I feel like I'm creeping on them from the kitchen. Because the furniture, the appliances are in the way. You can even hear the beeps of the oven, I guess. The microwave. We microwave everything at restaurant Chez Maurice. 27% chance of cringe. Oh man, I can't imagine like making eyes at someone. They're like, oh, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's get this. Let's complement talents and skills. All right. I love the way you French those fries. All right. Hooray. When do we become official? When can I make this face? Oh no! Oh my gosh. So focused on them that Nugget got fired. I can't believe Nugget got fired. We were doing so well or Peanut got fired from their programming job. Even though I like made sure they studied technology and programming. Well, good thing that I had Nugget sign up for this job. Okay. Because we got bills to pay. All right, let's see where this is going. Ooh. All right. We only have 5% chance of making this official. Which I wonder, like, if it doesn't go right, are we still, like, flirting with each other? Or is it just going to be, like, hard no, never mind, everything about you? Like, is he going to get the ick from me, I guess? Well, we'll never know unless we try. I'm a failure. Can we still, like, make out or what? I'm just curious what the next choice is gonna be. It's so mean to, like, show us this card to ask for a kiss because we have a 0% chance of kissing. I guess I'll just, like, make a self-deprecating joke probably about how, you know, I had the hots for someone and they didn't return they didn't have the return the feelings and ha ha ha, it's so funny. Okay, Roger found that funny. I'm gonna pause this meet cute in the bathroom and see what Peanut is doing. This is how they are coping with the fact that they just got fired from their job. They're at the first floor of our house where I have our art installation here. You can buy boxes of tampons and pads in the build feature, and you can also scale them. So I thought I could make a life-size box. Um, and you can see here all the other decorations I have chosen. Let's take a small detour, actually, because of some of you who may be watching this game for the first time didn't even know it existed until now. Let's take a look here. Oh, we could claim rewards. Peanut got fired, but oh shoot, we need to also clean up all the trash. That's fine. Rahul can deal with it. Um, we get level up personality. Okay, so this is helpful because we haven't really been making a lot of friends with Peanut because they've been working so hard only to get fired from their toxic work environment. All the businesses suck in this town so far. All right, so let's see what we could choose. Good first impression. We can introduce ourselves in a friendly manner and guaranteed to make friends with new pair of folks, which is awesome. So we don't have to like make acquaintances first and then friends. The next thing is that we could do lingering first impression. So pairs that you've met in the last 24 hours gain +1 happy when talking to you and +0 amused when cracking jokes with you. I feel like that's not a perk to have +0 amused. It's so I'll choose this first one. I do like the reminder here. It is in purple with this exclamation mark that we're in early access, so maybe they will notice that it says +0 amused, which isn't really a buff. So let's do this. Boop. Peanut is sleepy. Are you happy that you're randomly happy after work that you got fired from? Are you sad? No, you're no emotions about losing their job, which is pretty great. I can have happy as my main emotion because I am sad? Okay. I don't know what that means. Does that mean like if I get happy, I'll get a point? Oh yeah, let's go back to our telenovela over here. Let's see, let's click here. Okay, we can either be friends with Roger, or I can tell Roger I love spending time with you, which I definitely am gonna do. Why be friends when we can talk about how we want to be more than that? All right, Peanut is now happy on their own. Perfect. And here is perfect example of the hygiene that the newspaper wrote about about restaurant Chez Maurice with this dish just stinking up the place. What else can we do here? Let's compliment Roger. Or should we be friends? I wonder if that would like help our case become actual like boyfriend, girlfriend, they friend. Let's see. All right. All right, even though we're not we didn't make it official, I can make a suggestion at physical intimacy. 73% chance. I'm feeling good. Yeah. By the stinky plate. Oh no, Roger's gotten too tired and is leaving. No. But we were having such a good time. Almost had Roger. I guess I can always come back and continue flirting with Roger. But what if I also talk to Kian? He's still in the bathroom. Just you know, like whenever somebody leaves and you have the hots for them and you're just like in your feelings and just standing in the bathroom. Talk to Kian. Maybe we can flirt with Kian. Maybe we can make this restaurant a messy place more than one way.
Miki, makasih. Nuni.
I am going to check out their wants. So, Nugget is randomly sad because that's just part of their jester vibe. And they are amused just because of their vibes. And I don't want to do any of those things. We are just going to see if we can be flirty with our other coworker. Oof, okay, so 0% chance of gauging interest at this moment, which is fine. This is our first time really talking. Let's talk about our boss.
Kopi.
That always goes well.
Yuki.
What's Kian's problem? Why were you sad? Kian, are you sad that you work here? I think that's why you're sad. Alright, let's see here. We can gossip about our coworkers, which is always fun. Got in trouble? Got in trouble for gossip? Yeah. Awesome. Office gossip? Kian rejected your para along with every other male. Oh man, so you're saying that we may not have a chance with Kian. Such dedication. Oh, okay, so, but we are feeling extra flirty today, so we can flirt as a joke. Ha ha ha, I want to stick my tongue down your mouth. Ha ha ha. Like that? Is that flirting as a joke? Nice. Okay, now they're feeling good. This is good. I guess she's also our coworker, or she just loves hanging out at this restaurant, because she's been here for a long time. Oh, okay, so storytellers letting us know there's also something romantic here. So Yelp stars are 1 star. Yelp review is 1 star for this restaurant, but the romantic vibes in here. All right. So we are crushing on all our coworkers. The good at nothing trait is strong. Oh, already first kiss. I don't. Do I go for it? 19%. Or should we like talk a little bit more? Let me ask the wife. 19%. Talk. Okay, we're gonna talk more. We'll talk more. So I don't want to leave the conversation, so we are forced to be mean, say mean things about our boss. Okay. Kian, are you my boss? Did you not like that? Can we still flirt though? Help yourself. Okay, we could compliment. 67%. Great. We're on a roll. I think this place closes in like 3 hours. 3.5 hours. We have 3.5 hours of flirting left. We could talk about how much I love spending time with you at this stinky food place. AKA our job. Right, you do too? Roger who? Okay, I can compliment. I can say probably the same thing I told Roger just like 3 hours ago. Whew, still a 16% chance. Okay, so now I am forced, my hand's being forced here because I either have to ask to be left alone, find a reason to leave the conversation, or go in for the kiss. While this lady keeps going to the vending machine. All right. Nope. So it's very interesting, like, playing The Sims. Like, I feel like whenever you go in for a kiss and it's, like, denied, it's, like, very obvious, right? Here, like, I did not get that from Kian. Like, maybe they're just too nice. They're just like, "No, thanks." It's too going too well for us. I know, like, how flirty is that? 7? Like, pretty high flirtiness. Uh, maybe it just needs a little bit more time. Oh no, okay. I guess we can't flirt, but that's fine. We can still make a joke. Same joke about, like wanting to stick our tongues down somebody's throat and they didn't like it. Ha ha ha, I'm bad at flirting. Ooh. Do I want to be in a relationship with Kian? I will be neutral for now. Let's build this up. Let's get some tension going. Kian, can you yearn for me a little more? I know my gold chain and cargo pants are irresistible. Now I can hint at physical intimacy, which went well with Roger, so... Uh-oh, it's like a sad face. Oh, there we go. Hearts. We got hearts. That's good. The only thing, like, I wish I could see... Like, it showed me that they had, like, 2.5 hours of this and that because of the choices I've been making, but I can't pull that up anymore. Also, Kian is now merged with this lady. Do I have to date both of y'all if y'all are merged? Okay. Let's tenderly look at him. We're pulling out the same moves. Nugget has just one game. Oh no, Kian has also gotten too tired and is leaving. We tried our best, gang. We tried our best. Maybe next time, now that we've, like, are romantic. Let's see. Did we even find out anything about Kian? Or do we not know anything about Kian? Okay, we don't know anything about Kian. We don't know anything about Roger. So I guess it makes sense that, well, it doesn't. People hook up all the time without knowing anything about each other. I guess nobody wants to do that with Nugget. We tried. We tried. What about you, Antoine? Oh, Antoine, you don't want to talk to me? Oh, is it because the place is closing? Antoine, come back. What is on the fritz? I don't know if y'all see those arcs, the orange, like, being sprayed. I believe that's in my house. Oh, shoot. Let me go flirt. Oh, let me introduce myself. Oh, we're still talking, even though the restaurant, I think, is closed. Yeah. Boring. But I'll still talk to you. Antoine, I know we just met, and I know this restaurant is, like, closed, but can you give me some dating advice? Oh, okay. That's fine. Let's go investigate what's happening at the house. Okay. I don't know if you're having this problem, but my fridge keeps crapping out. Now I'm wondering if it's just because it's, like, the cheapest fridge, but I swear, like, every other day this fridge is, like, broken and has to be repaired. Oh no, Peanut, I didn't mean for you to get up and do that. But also after that, you can eat some stinky waffles. Oh, we get one more choice. Let's just go home. I think I have just bad luck. Nugget. Nugget. Oh, go home. It's funny when they go home, they go to the first floor, which is not connected to any of the other floors. So they just kind of stand here for a little bit and then they're like, oh wait, the real part of the house is upstairs. I guess I could like go into build mode and add stairs, but it's still funny to me. Okay, good night. Oh, what else is broken? Okay, the dishwasher is broken. It can be broken. That's fine. I'll just call a housekeeper. Oh, are you fixing it yourself? Wow. Peanut just did that on her own. Or on their own. Oh my gosh, it's 4 o'clock. I guess like Peanut is unemployed now, so Peanut could just like do whatever until they get a job. We'll see what the storyteller, once the storyteller comes in here, I'll wrap things up. Please use the bathroom. Okay, great. Another day, another story. And there's our storyteller. Let's see what cards we've got to end the day. We have everyone ate too much, so they don't have to feed themselves. I've never done that before, where I'm just like, I ate so much yesterday, I can't even eat today. We have a social pack that will impact our relationships, and then cards that give new life goals to para folks. I don't get that one often, so let's see what cards we have in here. So Peanut could have the big house goal, which Nugget actually has. The other day, that's what I chose for Nugget. So this could work to our advantage to have the same goal, because we live in the same house. So I wonder, like, as I'm buying stuff, as a if that's going to help both of them at the same time. Here we've got Breadwinner, where Nugget would have to work up the ranks at Restaurant Chez Maurice and earn a daily salary of 500, and the other one is Peanut needs to be friends with 5 paras and spend 20 hours in the group. That sounds like a lot of hours. It doesn't even say if it's like total hours, like in one sitting. Who wants to do that with anyone? So we'll do Big House. So now we can see here in the exclamation mark, these are our long-term goals, and now we have the same one as Peanut, who forgot to clean up the trash on the beach. Hopefully Rahul does not hate us for not doing that. But let me go ahead and we can end this here with Nugget tucked into bed in their own room, and Peanut has decided on their own to color on the ground. So again, thank you so much for those of you who stuck around from Julian's stream. It was nice to meet some of y'all, giving me some Paralives advice and just kind of chit-chatting with us. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, I would love a follow. I'll be playing Paralives for a while. I am a teacher on summer break, so I'll be streaming a bit more. So I hope wherever you are, I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, and or night. And thanks for coming. I'll see you later. Bye, all.